What's up?
Poll after poll shows Trump is the weakest candidate against Joe Biden. But Nikki Haley crushes Biden by
Alright, the market is open. We have a huge gap down. See what plays out. I just realized I wasn't even recording. So what I was saying was we have this we can play the gap fill. We have a gap from 4770 to 4798 or 99. There's a possibility price can try to fill this gap. It all depends on how strong the market is today. If we see some volume pick up, but as of right now, we have a lot of sellers, a lot of orders. A lot of orders at 47.75, 47.80, and below we have a lot of orders at 47.70 and 47.65. Let's see what this daily look like. If I look at the daily, there's a possibility we can 40 47 60. I'll be a buyer at around 47.60 to maybe 47 47 47.50. I'll play the buy side. So anywhere in this area I'm looking to buy. We're gonna look to buy around this zone. So anywhere around this zone I'm gonna look too long. Alright, so we're gonna play this zone right here. If price comes down here, we're gonna look to go long. If if the criteria fits. There's a possibility we can short to potentially target this area, but I wouldn't want to short so early. If I was to short, I'll short from the top. I want to see a retracement of 47.75. There you go. Mhm. I think I'm gonna play some scalps. Play some scalps. I'm scalping it. MQ. Tonight I can feel this crazy. So we did create indecision on the 30 minute. You still have 9 minutes to close on that candle. So I'm just waiting. It's a lot of indecision right now. Annotation. So if you know, I don't even know what the overall market is doing right now. That's what we think. And here go push up. We getting some imbalance, some imbalance with some volume. Volume looks good. Right off the point of control. And barely any sellers. I want to see the 30-minute close above. So if we get a strong close above 47.77, so I want to say roughly yeah, 47.77. So above this, this zone right here, on a 30 minute, then there's a possibility we can see some upward movement. But right now we're kind of still in no man's land. Where we have the indecision. So what I would like to see after, in order for me to be a bull, I would have to see the next candle form after the 30 minutes. So I will have to see the next 30-minute candle close approximately. So right now, I don't think anything is going to occur on my end until the next hour or so, which can be around 10:50 ish. I want to see what the next two 30-minute candle pans out to be. But if I can't, I could scout. And I'm basing this off of what I'm seeing. The 30 minute shows. The 30 minutes is showing clear indication indecision. There's a possibility that the 10 minute may show. I mean, it's showing the same, but maybe we can get a close above sooner. But I don't think anything right now into the next. I don't see anything right now into the next 30 to 30 minutes to an hour. I have to wait. See what this candle do. It's 30-minute candle close. 30-minute candle close in 4 minutes. What's that on the daily? On the daily, I am looking for a touch to the low of 40.60, 47.65. Like I said, I can possibly play some scalps here on the Nasdaq. No, I'm not looking at that, but I'm on my other account. I play some scalps. Play. So I'm still watching what's going on the on ES. Hmm. Delta is strong. Hmm. Go back to this real quick. This looks pretty strong. So we curling up. Price is curling up, but like I said, I'm not a not a buyer until I see some sort of structure. So we did put in a low. So this is the first low we put in for today. It's this right here. There we go. Okay, so this is what I wanted to see on the 30-minute. Let the push up, push above. I just want to see how this 30-minute candle performs. See if we hold up above. But we did get the push up. We did get the push through with the curl up. But there is a possibility, right? We can there's a slight possibility this area can hold as resistance, right? Just a slight possibility this area can hold as resistance, um, sell off, right? There's no, there's no true area. Well, let me not say that. This wouldn't be an area for me to short. I would more like to short around this zone. So, so that's what I'm playing right now. So I'm looking at these zones right here. So that's what I'm gonna plug in. I know my areas that I'm looking to short the market and long the market. So I would like to look to short. Look to short if price so that's pretty much it, right? We have the area of support. I would like to show that for better risk, right? And I have my area of resistance. I like to short, and I have an area of support. I would like to long. Plot my areas out. These are the two areas I like to trade off of based on my risk tolerance, right? So, for instance, if I go if I long here, if we go lower, if we go lower than this low or even this low, right? Look, I'm trying to play this zone here. If we go beyond this point, the trend is gonna be continuing to the downside, in my opinion. Could be wrong, who knows? But that's what I'm thinking, right? Trend will be going the trend will be the trend will be going beyond that point to maybe target the next area will be 47 40, right? So that's that, right? Right now, I know we're in no man's land. You don't want to get caught in here trading. You don't want to be trading in this area. Even though we can look at previous data and we probably see something here at the blue line. See here at the blue line, we have this area right here that's acting as resistance. 1, 2. We did get some volume right here. This is a nice volume bar. So 1, 2, we blew to it. 3, crap, don't move it. 3, and now we're trading off of it. 4. So it is a possibility that price can continue to sell off from here, right? but I don't want to be a seller here. I'm not playing. I don't want to be a seller here. Yes, I can possibly be. I can possibly say, okay, let me sell right to target this low with the stops right here, right? But the higher chance of it's breaking or pushing above here, right? Stopping me out and then maybe using this area as resistance to come back down. The likelihood I feel like it's really high. You know, I feel like it's a high probability that can happen. That can happen. The probability of it being in my favor is much higher up here, and the probability of it breaking up this high means that my whole thesis was incorrect, right? So I think I want to go with this over this and just let price do its thing, right, and play out, right? Especially um, the same thing if it comes down to either of these two zones, anywhere in this zone right here. If price shows me that um, they, we want to continue to go to the upside, then I would take it in this range right here. But anywhere in here, I'm not gonna touch price. I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm just gonna sit on hands and just watch the market play out till we get to the zones that I like. So don't get me wrong. This from this area, what is it? 70 to roughly 80. That's 10 points right there from 80. So that's about 20 points there. You know. So I mean that's good move, right? That's still a good move. You can really eat well off of that. Of course. That's well over. What's that? 10. That's 40 ticks. And 20. That's 80. So that's an 80 tick move, right? But you want to go based off of probability, right? That's what we want to do. We want to go for probability and try to trade the bigger move. Well, if the thing is now, I'm seeing this. This is looking like it's holding that support. Yeah. Sometimes we can possibility we can change our thesis a bit. But this looks like this low is holding that support. So my next thing now would be, and now that I'm like looking at this, also being at my bias, I really want to buy here. So this could be my second buy, right? Being that this is holding that support, I would like to see price come back into this zone, retest this area, right? Because if we break it now, right? I'm knowing that this level is a strong area, which was the second. We touched this area and we blew through it with volume. If we get through it and we hold it, there's a possibility we can retrace to continue to the upside. I would like to target the high, this area right here, but I'm still a bit concerned of how we can play inside here, this area. So I'm not yet sold on this move, even though the 30 minutes looking really good. We still have 20 minutes to close. The 10 minute looks nice, bounced off of VWAP. Oh shit, hold on. Damn, go take a quick scalp on the NQ. Not showing that. So we can. Missed the missed the NQ move. I wanted to scalp this NQ move out. It's pretty decent. It's pretty okay move. NQ. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, yeah, I want the bigger move. So this act as support, which was right here, right? So this was one of the areas, and right off of the 50, right off the 50, right? Let's see something here, cause it so now that act as support, right? Um, let's see where the deeper pull pullback can be, right? We want to go with a 60, so right into that zone where I wanted to sell, right here, right? Right in the zone. Well, exactly where I wanted to sell at. You could probably see this the 47.85, but right into this zone, I right into that zone. So how we look? So we got decent volume, nice data, delta, right? Cumulative delta is it's not that strong. It's not that strong. The volume is okay on the 10 minute. Volume look good on the 30 minute. Cumulative delta looks good. We have a lot of sorry. We have a lot of aggressive buying. Point of control is at 47.72. That's the point of control, which is where VWAP lands. So we wanna pretty much wanna hold. We wanna hold we wanna see VWAP hold. Um, like I said, I feel like the better buy would be down here. The better sell would be up here. We can. It is a possibility we can retrace, test this level again, and then we will see what happens if we do test this level again. So we do have this area as support. So this is a support area. This is support. Can't speak. This is a support zone. And if prices runs without me, then I just have to, just accept it, right? So we got a lot of aggressive buying. aggressive buying. A lot of aggressive, a lot of aggressive buying coming in. Let's see something here. Wow, so we have divergence here. This is telling. So we have a lot of divergence here. So what I'm thinking is happening, right? And the Nasdaq is not pulling with it, right? So what I'm think, what I'm thinking is, hold on, see something here. Yeah, this is divergence. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what I'm thinking is, people that are longing are the people that FOMO'd from yesterday, thinking that we're gonna get a rally today. And I feel like what's gonna happen is they're gonna actually hit a wall, and price is gonna reverse if we hit around this area. So let's see. If we get a, probably think that the gap will get filled. So I think a lot of buyers are trying to fill this gap. They're gonna try to fill this gap today. They're looking to fill this gap, especially coming off of a huge rally from previous day. So they're looking to fill this gap. There's a possibility we can fill this gap, right? There's a possibility we definitely can fill this gap today. Um, there's a possibility we can fill this gap today, but I still want to see what we do at this area. Definitely want to see what we do at this area before I short. Cause I feel like there's a lot of people that's not gonna want to short today, but the market will. Well, it seems like we probably will sell off later on in the evening, and then people are gonna FOMO in with the shorts, and then probably get wrecked. So I have a feeling we do want to short, have divergence. See what else. It's weak. The daily still wanna. The daily buys are stepping in. Daily candle. You have a bottom wick. You have a bottom wick on the daily. Strong. So there was a possibility I could have long here, but it was kind of risky. It was still risky. Definitely could have longed inside here, but it's not the play I want to take. And I said it too, I said how the 30 minutes are close, but I still want to see this next 30-minute candle. So if we look at it, right, I would have took this low, I'll be targeting right here. 1.5. Don't like that at all. Don't want that at all. Even if I was to do the VWAP, it's a pretty tight stop loss. That's a pretty tight stop loss there. Which is a possibility. I could have did that, right? Could have done that. Could have tightened up the stops. But so 1 to 1, not the best. Not the best whatsoever. Now, if we're talking like this, let's talk about it. Right, anywhere around. Yeah, risk that high. It's automatically a 2 to 1, and I don't even have to go that high. I feel like that's even good. If I bring it lower, that's even better. If you look at it, that's a 5 to 1 risk tolerance. Or even if I was to do the low, this is what you want to see. 4 to, it's a little over 4 to 1. Anywhere around this zone. 3 to 1. Do this high. Fill the gap. You can even do the gap. The gap fill. Still a 2 to 1. Give it room to do its thing. Still a 2 to 1. Still a 2 to 1. So this is why I say we want to play the areas that suits us best. Even I can play the top, because for instance, if we break above and we come right below and close below, because that's what I would like to see. I would like to see us come in here, reject, break below, create structure, and try to play the downside from there. And if we do that, guess what? I can just tighten up my stops. Tighten up my stops. Say, all right, if price goes against me, I can try. I can stop out and then try for this high. Right here, I try for this high. And if this high doesn't work, then guess what? Trade is wrong. I have to reassess my whole trade and go so forth. So yeah, so pretty much what time is it? About to be 9:30. I mean 10:30. Um, but could I have taken this? It's similar to like what I was saying right here. See price go above and then come out. So we saw price bounce off of it, go in that zone, reject it, finally break out of that zone, right? We get a break out of that zone, right? Because we saw that price was holding here. But like I said, it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest risk area that high to risk this low. So it's pretty much a 1 to 1, and we definitely can reach. There's a possibility we can reach up there, right? But by now, what we'll be doing is tightening up our stops, and we'll make it a 2 to 1. and that's another thing too about risk management, especially if you have price going in your favor right away. You can just tighten it up, make it a 2 to 1, right? But it's all in how we play the zones. But anyway, so let this thing play out. Like I said, I think price is getting weaker. Like price action is getting weak. We creating a divergence. So let's see. Not gonna short too early. Don't want to do that. Like we have some. We definitely gonna come down a bit more. Let's see here. Let's see. Don't even pay attention to the chat. Don't even see what we got going on here. So we do have a lot of orders at the 47.85, 47.85, 47.85. There's a lot of orders there. So let's see if price try to try if orders try to pull price up there. And nope, 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 nope. Alright, here we go. Come back down. Nice little selling. Pressure there. But what we do, we wait. So let's see if this area act as support. If we type every, so now, all right. Here's the thing now, right? If we create some price action in this zone, if we get below it and then come back out on top, I will potentially try to take that long, take a long here, because this area is showing that we're holding. Price don't want to stay below the 47.75. If we get below it and we break above it again. As of right now, I mean, this is a good selling signal here, but this is a bit too soon. One, it's a bit too soon. Two, it's not in a zone that I would like to sell off in. Third, we're selling into support. Don't want to do that. So this is all the reasons why not to sell. We have Bebop right here. They just don't want to. It's too close. We're too close. So this will be a tough one. So and that's another thing too with price areas. It's like that's the main key, is the entry, is where you enter at, right? So for instance, if I was to look for a short, you don't want to short so close to VWAP. Yes, you might get a VWAP break, but you know this is the volume weighted average, so you know there's a lot of orders right here at this point. There's a lot of orders. There's a lot of selling orders. There's a lot of sell orders. There's a lot of buy orders. So this area will have to be. Um, there's a lot of momentum. I have to break this area, and in order to get a lot of momentum, a lot of orders to break below this, you'll want to at least get a lot of people to get in at a higher or lower price, either way. But you want to get a lot of people, a lot of aggressive. You want to fill orders. You know, you want to stop people out. You want to come back down for the push of momentum through this area. And like I said, this was a bit too soon for someone to, even though you have but it's a um, indecision candle still, but the way, well, it didn't close it between the bodies, but yeah, it's this pullback. It's not a confirmed pullback that we want to sell. This could be a pullback to continue to the upside. So you wouldn't want to short here thinking that, oh, we're gonna go lower, which we can. There is a possibility price can go lower, but that's what I'm seeing right now. I used to before actually sitting down and watching levels and watching how price action react and order flow and stuff like that. I used to just say, oh yeah, price is rejecting. Let's short here, and it will work out at times, but I'll be wrong majority of the time, or just be right because I take profits really early. So we had some imbalance. So we did. Um, so we had a put in control. We rejected the put in control. We created some imbalance. Not that many buyers, but not that many buyers stepped in there. No aggressive buying, but the imbalance on the sell side did slow up as well. So, like I said, this area is acting as some sort of support. And I do have one strat where, and it's similar to this. The similar rates is similar to the zone areas, right? I look for a price to get below the VWAP, and then for me to go long, I had to see a break below VWAP and price break push right above VWAP. So it's similar to this. It's just the zones, right? So we did get a pullback here, touch the top of this support the support zone, and there's a possibility we can see price continue to push up. This would be some people point of entry, right? To break the highs, to continue to push up. So like I was saying, I want to see, and this is why I said I wanted to see what the hour will pan out to be, right? And this is exactly what I was saying, right? I was saying that I want to see price. This is 30 minutes, so that's what I was saying hourly. See price push above. We closed above it, right? So I want to see if we can get a push down, but hold. We gotta see a hold into price, right? So we can get a push down, holding the price and inside this zone, right? With the following candle pushing out of the zone, then I'm gonna I will go long. Um, if price if we get a push above and close above this area, a strong close, I will wait for a pullback to the zone, at least a wick or something indication to long for a continuation. But now for the bearish move, um, the bearish side, if we close below, and we get a retest into this zone, but it doesn't hold, then I was short. I was short. I was short below VWAP to target. I'd say roughly target. Would it be the low of the day? No, it wouldn't be the low of the day. It'll be to target lower than it would. Yeah, lower than that. It'll be probably target this zone right here, the 47. I think 47.57 area, but I kind of. So there's 2 points I could be bearish. Bearish if we get up here, I would prefer. Bearish if we get below this zone and retest. But it's more to a retest. But yeah, we get below the zone and retest, and we short. It kind of be a tight short, but at least I know I can play this zone. So we want to see what the 30-minute candles do. There's no longs, there's no shorts. Strictly indecisive. Crazy thing is, I can't even scalp this market if I wanted to, right? Can't even scalp this crap. worst price action. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna see today. Do-do-do. All right, let me pay attention. So, all right, so this is what I was talking about. We came right into that zone. I want to see a hold, so let's see. Let's see if we can play the see how price action plays out. This is exactly what I was talking. This is exactly what I was talking about. Let's see if we can hold. We can hold above this level. Strong. I would definitely buy, but we gotta wait. The way we can probably possibly see an impulsive move. think we do want to go higher. I want a long right here. Crap, are you shitting me? Shit. Wasn't even paying attention to my other order. Man, I want to see this hold. I want to retest. First target would be this high right here. A lot of buys are coming in. I think this is a move up right here. There we go. Alright. Come down some more. Come down some more. Come down some. Ah, crap. Fuck. Damn. Alright, we chilling. Alright, I'm in long right there at that pullback. My first target is at 47 87. 47.87 is my first target. 47.85 to be exact. Then I'm just have a runner. All right. So what I seen here is that we pushed up. We got that the second touch and it lined up exactly with VWAP with a nice um bull bullish close on this candle. We got Delta is strong. We got some impulsive, aggressive buying. One, two, three, four, five aggressive buyers. Well, not buyers, but imbalance. Um, the Delta ish somewhat strong. Yeah, Delta is definitely strong. So we have a point of control at 4782. So let's get above. Let's try to get above the point of control. And like I said, my first target is where I want to short at, right? So we might have a struggle to get through it. So we chilling. So we chilling. We have how many confluence? One, two, volume, the zone, three, four, five. So we're good. We're good. We're chilling. 30 minutes on my side. 10 minutes on my side. So we have about five confluence. The reason the I feel like this long is a good long. I think this long is a great long. Um, Not a great long, but I feel like this is a B setup. I think this is a B plus setup. This is a good setup. If price goes against me and it goes below the zone, as long as we stay below that zone, the only entry, the second entry I would take would be down at this zone. So if we break down below here, the second long I would play would be around this region. If we break below this region, then we know that trend has changed. But until then, yeah, this is for me. I feel like this is a B plus setup. So let's just wait. We do have a trend line, so hopefully this trend line can get broken. Just place it. We have a trend right here. Hopefully it stays broken. We're above the trend line, so let's see if this trend line can stay. Better risk, to be honest, would be right here, but I feel like this 5 minute was a great confirmation. It was a great confirmation candle for me to enter with this pullback. With this pullback, so let's just see. We have 17 minutes to this 30-minute candle close. 10-minute candle look good. Delta look good. Delta look good on both time frame. Um, this delta was weak. bullish delta was strong. So yeah, alright, so like I said, I'm pretty confident on this trade. I'm gonna take this trade over again. Like I said, we just need to get above this. Wait, hold up. Let me see something here. This says 47, 47.87. My first target is at 47.85. Sorry. I need to adjust this. Around here. It's my first target. This is the area you don't want to be adding in. This is a trade where this is a trade setup you don't want to add on. You just want to take the trade as is and let it play out. So this is not an area I would want to add. So I go in with my set lot size and I let the trade pan out. This is not an area you want to scale in at. So as price pushes up, I will be trailing my stops. But I'll be right back and let this thing play out. I'll be right back. Actually, no. This should be at my stops needs to be at 40. Is it 47? There we go. That's what my stops need to be at. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, we got the first target hit. First target hit. First target was hit. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna trail our stops. Trade my stop there. Target is hit, but it hit him. Yeah. Can we continue? I don't even know. Sketch. I'm just. That was an impulsive move. Oh shit. Damn man. Fuck it. I took that was pretty intense. I stepped away for I stepped away for a little bit. Oh man. Wait a second. I stepped away for a little bit and shit. I wasn't expecting that to happen right then and there. I wasn't expecting it to happen right away. Shit. Shit. Um shit, so fuck. I should have whatever. It was just so impulsive, man. It was that's an impulsive move right there, and uh that impulsive move, and we didn't grind up like I wanted to see it grind up. I had to take my profit because it looked like we want to make this impulsive move right into this zone here, and especially with that impulsive move, and we hit my target, and then the price was just stagnant. We didn't see any continuation to push up. Shows that there's a lot of selling pressure right here. There's a lot of selling pressure at this zone. So, and that I don't want to see. I don't want to see us make an impulsive move and then have we stagger. We stagger here. I don't want to see that. And that's that's exactly what occurred. So we can definitely continue to push up, but I felt like taking profits. I mean, yeah, I hit my first my first. Let me remove this real quick. Yes, I hit my first take profit target, but you know we definitely can probably come back down, retest this trend line, and then try to push up again. Ultimately, I wanted to see a grind up. I didn't want to see an impulsive move to the upside like that. Honestly, I didn't want to see an impulsive move. I wanted to see a more of a grind up and it take its time. But yeah, that was an impulsive move. I stepped away. I stepped away from the computer and then I came back and I saw that the move. Yeah, see, so there we go. But I didn't. Oh man, I didn't like that. I didn't. We continue to push up. Yeah, I didn't like that rejection. If we're gonna make impulsive move like that, I want to see follow through. I want to see a continuance in that impulsive move. But there is a lot of I should have what I should have did too. I should have waited a little bit. Even though I did trail, I tried to trail, but shit, I'm looking at something here. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. So yeah, if I look at the delta now, I noticed that a lot of selling pressure was being absorbed, and the price wasn't budging. Yeah, I was going off of what I seen here, but if I look, we were standing strong. So, and we have a lot of aggressive buying coming in. Yeah, so I should have held my other position. I should have I should have I should have held my other position. But like I said, anyways, I want to sell in here anyways. This is where I want to sell at. I want to short in here. So I want to short somewhere in here. Being that we have a lot of selling, a lot of buying pressure coming up in here, but it looks like sellers are trying to hold this thing down. We can possibly see some sellers step in. But in order for me to sell this thing, to be honest, because we still have this gap to get filled, right? We still have this huge gap to get filled. And let me remove this real quick. Crap. So we have this gap to get filled here. Um, we will have, in order for me to sell, I would have to see structure. I would definitely have to see structure. So I'm not gonna sell aggressively in this zone. I will wait. But just look at it, Tom. We about to hit the lunch hours. So yeah. So who knows? Volume may die out for a little bit. But my second target is about to get hit. Oh man, I did not want to see that stall. Fuck, I should have held it. It's cool though. I mean, profit is profit. Took my profit. I had two contracts on. Took my profit. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with taking profit. Shit. Cannot go wrong with taking profit. But yeah, um, that was a great trade right there. It was a great trade. Like I said, I had five confluences that played in my favor, and why I took that trade. Um, that was a perfect trade. That was a, I will take those trades over and over and over. Shit, man. Let's see if we can get a. Let's see if we can get to 47.90. It's a possibility we can get there. Should have took it a little bit. Should have took it on bigger size. $400. What day it is? All right, so yeah, I'll take a break. I was just looking at something. So I'm gonna go over exactly what I saw and why I took this trade, right? So we opened, we we open, we gap low, right? We gap low. So well, let me start over. I hate doing recaps like this. Well, not a market recap, but so let me go over what I seen exactly. So we had this gap down, right? And I initially saw that we created support at this level at this zone right here, which I did have plot. Well, I had it plotted right, but the best to me were was the best area to go long was around in this region right here. Well, anywhere in this zone, I wanted to go. And let me widen this out. I wanted to go long in because it was the stronger uh area we had yesterday, stronger zone. So anyhow, so I plotted that out, and pretty much this area right here held as support. We had a push above this zone area, and I noticed that this 4775 area was acting as some sort of resistance, aka a point of control. A lot of volumes being traded around this area. So I instantly I noticed that, especially on the 30-minute time frame, and look at the 30 minute just soaring. So I noticed that on the 30-minute time frame as well, and I said to myself, and it's funny because what time it is? This time, what time it was? At 10:50 exactly. If I go back, if I go back in the recording, I said what I wanted to see would occur in about an hour. An hour would 30 minutes. I think yeah, hour. I will be able to see exactly what happens when the two 30-minute candles form and see exactly where I'm gonna take this trade. And it's crazy because I said exactly to the T, right? I said exactly how I wanted the 30 minutes to play out. Anyways, so I saw that earlier in the day we was creating indecision with this candle and the price open. So I said to myself, I said, I wanted to see us close above this zone, right? Which we ultimately did. And I said that the next two candles, 30-minute candles to be exact, would tell me would tell me where the directional move would be, right? Which would be, I said exactly 11 o'clock, which is crazy, right? It's crazy to me. Anyways, I wanted to see price retrace into this zone, right? I wanted to see a retracement into this zone, but I wanted the previous, I mean the following candle to close outside of the zone, and that's exactly what we got. So we pushed up, we came right into this zone, we closed into it, right? But I was hoping, to be honest, I really wanted to see price come through the zone and then out of the zone, above the zone, and I think that's what exactly what I said, and that's what I was looking for. But instead of that, we came to the zone, right? We played the top of this 47, roughly 47.76. We played the top of it. We instantly rejected with a strong bullish move, right? So this was my indication that we were strong on the bull side. Oh my gosh, this and it just continues to push up. Man, I should have held a little longer. It is what it is. But yeah, this was my 5 minute candle right here was my signal that we were strong. We were strong on the bull side, on the long side, I should say. And also we had a trend line. We had a trend line. The trend line break. So we have a trend one, two, volume three, four. We was in the zone, right? Um, and the delta was strong as well. Six, uh, seven, right? So, and then I entered right here for another contract for a continuation to get at a better price zone, price area. We bounced right off this 79 area, and the delta was not as strong as the previous delta. So that's about like 6 to 7 confluence, right? Oh, and we bounced off of VWAP. VWAP was acting as support into that zone. So that's about 8 confluence. So I was overly confident on this trade. So I took the trade. I have my stops right here below this zone area to target this I think the first target was right here. Yeah, my target was here, and my second target was the 4790, which we're almost about to hit. But what happened was, I saw this impulsive move, right? I saw this impulsive move right after I got it. Well, not right after. I want to say about 10 minutes after, but I stepped away from my computer and I noticed once we got into this area, we started to see what I call a rejection, and we was wicking, and I didn't really like the way that was forming. But if I had looked at seeing how strong the delta was, I would have stayed in the trade, which I which I didn't. I kind of was like, you know what, we hit my target. I didn't want to, give back. I was trailing. I was trailing, but still, I didn't want to give back at least a lot of the profit. So I was like, you know what, I don't like how this is rejecting this area, which it was a key zone because we was at, I think, if I'm not mistaken, about the 50% retracement. So I was like, nah, I don't like how it's not holding that, and I don't want to, even though we could probably still be trending upward and retrace. But I was like, look, I'm damn near halfway to my profit target. I'm about to just cut it and just take it take all of it pretty much. So that's what I did. But as you can see, we continue to push up, and what it looks like, we about to hit my second target. But yeah, so that was the play. That was the play, and I think, like I said, I want to short here, right? But we are already at 11:30. Volume might die down at volume is gonna die down by noon. Um, but we might can see a sell-off later on after lunch, which would be around 1:30 for the rest of the day. But we still have this this gap to fill, so we still have this high to fill, which is 47.97, which is about another 10 points, 40 ticks. So we still have 10 handles to fill to push up. So, you know, I could have, to be honest, I was being I was being realistic and saying, hey, look, we can touch the 4790s, but all reality, I we can probably see this 4800 level get filled and close this gap and you know and push higher. But that'll be something that you pretty much will have to hold all day. I took my 2 to 1 R, and I am calling it today. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it.